Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatang, lakad matatang!
Normally, he is mid, the puck is mid, or they could in theory pick so many things. Beastmaster.
That's an Ammar punishment, you know.
Love hitting their shackles, love hitting their fissures, love hitting their lifts. It's all about the control. And tri-lane on tri-lane action, a little bit of a throwback here.
Yeah, and I'm not convinced OG is going to be able to win this aggro tri-lane they've got going out. The toss back. Januel is taking a lot of damage and he doesn't have level 2 yet, so there's no Shadow Realm to protect him. Ammar takes the first blood. Fnatic thought
Beastmaster, who otherwise would have had to play into that dirge himself. So Jabs does get the one-on-one. At the same time, he was kind of getting beat up in this one-on-one. Yuragi just taking it to him with the side blades and the damage. He's kind of limping his way to Helm here. Will get it. All said and done, I feel like Jabs is probably happy with this outcome. Fnatic lane setup they wanted. Propelled them past the first few levels here, and then they're going to be happy. That said, Jabs bleeding on bottom and just gets side bladed into oblivion here. Not exactly what he wanted to get out of the Helm that was still on course. It's also a carry. Masquerading is an offlaner where you can scale.
Yep,
but this hero just destroys melee carries on the lane.
really trying for this one. They do manage to get the avalanche
toss back
into the
detection.
toss back. There it is. The Bramble's going to be able to work through the refraction
huge
as well.
kill.
So this is a really nice kill if they can get it, but it's going to take a little bit more. The Tombstone's already out. They want to fight into that one, and they don't have Shadow Realm for Januel, so he's going to be tossed back again. Fnatic go.
I want to give him that time. Using the catapult mid, level 6 timing for Dragon Knight, 6-minute rune. Everybody looking for it.
They're going to try and punish him with the
Snap
toss
the
back.
coil.
Does it snap the coil? It does. Straight to the Bramble as well. Really nice combo there from Fnatic, showing they've got something still that they can do, even though they're sure the refraction is no longer going to be a
Armel's down
defense. Armel, he's going to show up, spots Yuragi. He's got the coil ready to go, but they do not opt to try and dive for that kill.
Well, they're trying to have Palos defend mid while they make this bottom move.
Oh, that's not going to go well. Not with the two supports rotating in. Palos, he's going to have to run down the river away from this tombstone. Turn around, stuns up BZM. It's going to be kind of a close call. They're going to have another round of decay and a shot from BZM, and Palos is going to fall.
Stalling them out, but
Yeah.
Ammar has the stamina higher than any player I've met. This guy plays 10 pubs a day and flames everybody in all of them. He's used to it, you know?
That guy is max energy all the time.
Exactly.
At least when it comes to flame. Palos, this Undying is being a little annoying, and they're going to make sure he's punished for a move like that. Armel, is he going to be fine? Maybe not. Ammar's going to show up. They're going to get the chainsaw off of that. The avalanche might help Ammar, but he cannot jump to the other side of that cliff.
And that's why DJ's just been super annoying pushing his top lane out deep. Okay, they're going to smoke, find him here, and kill him. But this is probably the best target that Fnatic can give up for this smoke. It's a huge way for BZM to run. It's a random support who got more gold off the wave. All three of their cores insanely farmed to the point where
Jabs is here. They're going to spot him.
Someone's getting caught by these.
At this point, would you say, like, Fnatic, these deaths are sort of expected in some way? They just kind of, like, have to aggressively shove out lanes and then make moves like this, where they're going to try and catch the Undying. Not the easiest kill in the world, but a good toss-back snap of the coil does do a much more efficient job of killing the Undying.
Ammar doesn't want to give him the space.
Oh, barely gets out that fear before the stun comes out. But apparently they're going to keep chasing here. No reason not to. They can get the stun. The follow-up there, the bounce strike. There's the chain stun. And Armel, well, he doesn't really have much to jump on. He barely gets away to the side. A two-man's down from Palos. What an entrance from the fight opener here. But Fnatic are still going to push it.
DJ would really like to get a toss back here and disjoint the fight.
They're going to go for it off the glyph. They're going to go for the Wukong's command. See if they can chain stun the Alchemist inside. That nice toss back from DJ. There goes the Terrorize as well. They've got the stuns going out onto the TA, but it looks like Palos maybe wants BZM instead. They're going to go for the DK. Now turn back for that Templar Assassin.
Stuck
and they
in the
just
brambles.
wipe through OG one by one. Your tombstone means nothing. Your tower doesn't mean a damn. They just run down these heroes with the Alchemist. Lost sight, gets the vision, stuns himself, but it doesn't matter. The Rubik's dead as well. 4 dead on the side of OG. They thought
BK stun, go in with a lift, chain the stuns, commit with all your cores in BKB and burst a good core. Ideally, you're looking for Puck or Alk. It's a majority of Fnatic's damage.
Do you think they can burst the Alchemist?
That's a tricky question. I think they can with the triple BKB chain stun. The question is there going to be another tossback save? Is there going to be a roar interrupt?
He jumps in. Amar goes
Bounce
straight
jab.
to it to BKB. They're going to try and blow up the Beastmaster, trying to lead the damage into him, but it's a little bit slow. But the Wukong's command, they ensure it pretty easily with the Tombstone out as well. This part of the fight, this area is OG's, but Fnatic are outside of it. And they're going to play.
Back.
They're going to go back in, perhaps. No. DJ. He was behind them, but it looks like the rest of Fnatic called it quits. They said it's not worth it. Let's not fight into this Tombstone any longer. Armel, he's not going to go for it. Or, sorry, Armel picks it up. Amar does not go for it. In fact, he's going to be get caught. BKB, turn around, but he's not going to get a kill. He's just going to, oh, he can't TP
Doesn't
out.
have it.
He can
30
jump
second
to the trees
cooldown.
here in a second, but the coil catches him. Perfect timing from Armel. Timed it perfectly with the BKB
Awkward
racing out.
fight.
And now there's still a fight going on inside the base, but BZM, oh, unstable concoction going out from the Rubik, keeping this Alchemist controlled for now. The Terrorize is going to go and push the Templar Assassin back at the same time, but the range barracks is already dead.
Tombstone
Palos thinking
just
about
gone.
going for more. The Tombstone's on out with no Amar and no Tombstone. Much of the team fight is just gone here for OG.
This is Rax for sure. Age is still up for 2 seconds. Chemical Rage going to wear out, but I don't think Palos is afraid of much here. No Wukong, no Tombstone, no ability to pull this out deep into their base either.
Look at DJ's positioning. He's ready to pop that smoke. He throws out the avalanche, but Amar is a little bit quicker. Though, at the same time,
The
DJ
quick
did blink
fingers.
backwards very nicely.
Oh, he
Tries
turns
to bring
around.
it. Nice toss back. At the same time, the Dragon Eye goes for the initiation, but it's Palos who comes through. Does manage to kill the Undying first.
Armel's
Armel
out.
almost dead, but he's going to jump down to his orb. Bramble actually hits the Monkey King, but he does manage to land. The Wukong's man onto Jabs. He's going to be terrorized, pushed out of it, tossed over to the Beastmaster. Who's now dead. Palos hits the two-man stun with Coil. On top of that one, they're going to work on the TA, or trying to, but TA's able to man fight up against
The
Palos.
damage.
Right? Isn't quite enough. The regen's coming through. They're kiting out this TA. Palos keeping away.
Another combo.
DJ, he's just going to man fight the Templar Assassin. Let Palos live, and DJ gets the kill. Palos cleans up the last one. 4 dead on the side of OG. Buybacks not available for most. And from last time. They just try to go straight up to the high ground in this triangle area, and Fnatic
Tree
once
cut.
again in the position, they get the tree cut onto the Monkey King. He's going to be chain stunned, in trouble. Armel shows up, and they get the first damage. A 1-for-1 trade-off, but immediate buyback from our Tiny. They go back to the Tombstone, deal with that, and now look at a chase after whoever from OG is still outside of their base, and that means Chew. Chew. Well, Armel actually looking for more. Missed the coil. Eventually, they do get Chew in that jungle area.
This is Roshan.
Yeah, just a 5-man smoke. Look at them. So disciplined. Just sticking together as 5. They can't lose a team fight. That's the way they feel anyway. BKB going off from Amar's. Palos tries to go for the initiation. They do manage to get the puck. Like Yuke's not if they can get it. The Berserker's supposed to try to help him out. They're turning around. Roar goes out onto the Alchemist. Jabs now throws his own Roar against the Templar Assassin. They have the Wukong's command out. They're trying to focus down Palos if they can. The Beastmaster goes down next. DJ jumping in and finishing off the Templar Assassin, but Palos has already taken the damage. His first life is dead. DJ barely getting out outside the Wukong's command, but Armel gets the coil onto Amar. He no longer has BKB. Palos going to show up on his second life and easily deal with him. The unstable concoction gets the extra stun onto BZM as well. They're letting nobody from OG get out of this one alive. They're going to chase after for more and more. DJ, avalanche off the mark, but it doesn't matter. Chew's going to die next. They spot Taiga. He TPs away successfully. OG.
They do not have Wukong. They do not have Tombstone. There it gets dropped, actually. I don't think they can defend this without Wukong.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much of their damage.
They're
What a
try.
beautiful initiation. The toss back, and there goes Mar. Dead 80 seconds. BZM. Curse Crown stunned up. Yuragi's trying to find an opening to get some damage in, but he just can't do it. BZM just beat to a pulp, and Yuragi's just sitting there watching. Throws some damage on to DJ, but DJ again and again and again. 2-man stun. Toss backs all over the place. Fnatic, a clean victory here. Off of what was a bit of a shake.
Usually Visage gets level 12 or level 18, the Razor cannot really just simply run in anymore as the burst just kill him. And Yuragi Ember last once again.
Longest burst in the game on the laning phase, level 1.
Yeah.
The 4-second cooldown, you get 2 or 3 of them off. No one's living through that. And Jab's trying to put it to use here. They really want this first blood.
It's going to do a lot of damage to Yuragi here. Might just be enough. Nice slight dodge, but it's not enough. DJ will claim it with just a good old bonk to the head.
Sacrificing some CS to make it happen.
What about our mid lane matchup? Invoker versus Queen of Pain, but an Invoker that goes for the Exort build early on. Hold up, Chaps might be in some trouble here. Really nice brambles into the chains as well. Oh, that Dark Willow almost dies, but instead the Shadow Realm go off and finish off the Visage, and Taiga can keep his distance against DJ. There's no abilities available. DJ tries to get him. Taiga playing games with him, and he gets it. He baits it out with the Fairy Fire. Now will die to the tower. Nobody's getting his experience.
Beautiful Willow gameplay on this top lane. Here, he is just getting spammed down.
Top lane again, Yuragi. Oh, Flame Guard not blocking enough damage. Now the toss back, Taiga.
Is a Shadow Realm.
Yes, a level 2 Shadow Realm, in fact, so. But maybe you.
DJ securing it. This is level 6 on Quab.
Not quite what you were really wanting to see. Arcane Rune, DD, anything would have been a little bit more effective for
Look at
fighting.
the D-Ward, though.
Yeah, that is nice. Sunstrike, first one attempted of the game from what we've seen. Not enough to land, but it is just enough to get the kill anyway. Yeah, underneath the tower they get it. Meanwhile, the dive in the mid lane, they try to go for the kill on BZM. DJ's the one to die instead. A couple more hits. Chu thinking about the deny, but it looks like the Quas will flown out. Maybe he can make a move here.
Another D-Ward for him.
Very nice.
Fnatic just owning this vision game in this series, it feels like. These D-Wards add up. Remember, you're getting less XP now. Means a lot for supports.
Sunstrike! Not quite on the mark, but he still get the kill. The Rupture's gonna go out, but I'm not sure if Palos can really go for it unless DJ helps him out. DJ is gonna be here with the Avalanche, and the toss over to the side with the Rupture. That'll clean him out. Palos collects the last hit. There's gonna be the Shadow Realm hit. Palos gets a little bit low, so he's not going to try and chase down these supports. He does have 20 Magic Wand charges though, so should be fine to play the lane still.
Nice rotation, trying to hold their safe lane here. As you talked about, Yuragi's done a decent job of just maintaining his control here, not letting Jabs push too deep. He still has the Catapult Wave, and Armel trying to force the Ember out of here to secure that. Meanwhile,
Palos being chased down, and he has nowhere to run to. He's blocked in from the trees. Finally, an aggressive move from OG with the Mar that nets a kill, and we'll be able to find another one too. The Crystal Maiden's gonna be Slight Chains, an easy Fisher block from Chu. Nice maneuver there. And a huge difference, right? I mean, with some special mobility, they've got really good skirmish power. These like small little 2-on-1 fights are gonna be really good for them.
Yeah, this is the exact type of poke they can do. Fissure, Bramble, Slight, Sunstrike,
what can you do? What can you do?
That's the poke power, and Armel doesn't want to let him just get away for free.
They do have DJ coming in from the side. In a nice avalanche, and Taiga is going to be targeted, tossed up. Should be finished off with a Blood Right. Not quite enough damage, though. Oh, the Sonic Wave will certainly finish him off. It also made Yuragi on the side, who's now going to be ruptured up. He does have a Spirit to go back to. The threat of the Meteor is going to force Palos back. The Visage is still jumping forward, though. Drops a couple birds. Yuragi inside the Blood Right, trying to walk away, gets silenced up, and he's dead. A huge Echo Slam from Chu, but it's not quite enough to finish up. Maybe the Tornado. It's going to be low on damage. Armel survives through it. Look at Palos running forward, but into the hands of Amar, who wants to be able to grab him, but he can't quite do the damage. Denied. John Well and DJ combo up with the help of Jabs, and they roll over OG. Triple kill already for Jabs. BZM, in fact, running for his life, teleporting back to Fountain.
Absolutely destructive team fight.
Just don't know, did he TP out? What
Trying
happened?
to catch bottom on Armel, gets chained.
Uh-oh, chained up into the Terrorize that's coming in, hits him before the blink away. Very nicely done. DJ, meanwhile, was setting up for a kill on the top. They're going to turn around with the BZM Invoker here, do a lot of damage to that Meteor, and it's going to be enough to get the kill. At the same time, he got the toss-up with the Rupture, so maybe Palos can collect and kill in the Chu. If he does, can he heal up? He can. Not enough damage. Now, one by one, Fnatic stumbling into this one. Jab's going to show up, but it's him against 4.
Is this the fight for you?
Familiar's going to be able to bail him out. No way. A big member from OG shows up. Fnatic. They saw the fight bottom, and I guess they were just sitting around there tier 2 for too long. Finally go for the smoke. It's going to be too late. Jabs throws his Familiars out there. They're not going to be there in time, though.
Jabs trying to take the fight.
Yeah, he still wants to go for it. Ember Spirit down to half health. Now, Lamar does have his BKB. He's going to go for the challenge immediately. Going to be ruptured and Sonic Wave. Takes a lot of damage. He goes for the TP out, and he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, that back line, a lot of damage there. Yuragi jumping away, TPing out as well, but he dies, and it looks like Palos is here to be able to clean up.
So fast. They all reset the fight. It's only Armel's just carrying these late game situations. He can kite these OG heroes around. I think OG won a strike right now. They have the Aegis.
They're going to catch Palos here, not let him get off his BKB. A nice chain stun with that shard pick up of the Earthshaker. A toss back though on a BZM. That's pretty decent, but do they have the damage to finish him off? Armel's gonna have to blink backwards here. The curse ground. Oh, what was that? He didn't throw the damage on a BZM. He doesn't want to throw through that Aegis. He's focusing on the Ember Spirit instead and almost got it. DJ counts it in the end. Blinks ahead of Amar's plasma field and gets the kill. Now he's on the run though. Tornado's gonna catch him and they will run him down. DJ says that's fine. I did my job. I got the kill I was looking for.
He'll even trade with Taiga there. Fnatic inching victory.
Oh, blinks over to the side, does manage to get the avalanche, so Chu won't be able to get off any spells before he dies.
Yeah, just seal totemed over him for good measure.
Now, Jabs is alone here in the top lane. Can the two of these heroes do it? Zeragi's taking a ton of damage. All that physical damage, he's fighting into an 8.
Fnatic really wants this Aegis to make sure that this buyback wasn't in vain.
But I mean, OG, they can easily get here in position to defend. They're going to get the information off of Sunstrike.
Yeah, no rupture.
They're doing everything they can. They want to do this as quickly as possible. OG are closing in fast, but are they going to be there in time? DJ, he stops Amar, tosses him over the side. He's giving up his own life to ensure they can get this Roshan. The meteor's going to go out, rolls over DJ. The Sonic Wave does a lot of damage to Amar. Palos finally finished up the Roshan, but he's already so low. He's going after the kill on Chu with the BKB. He will be able to collect on that one. Now turns on to BZM. BZM off of the BKB. Goes after Janwell. BKB does outlast the Bloodseeker. First life, now turns around side the immediately onto Armel. Armar, he's trying to stay on top of Armel, but he can't quite see him into the trees. He managed to jump away. Jabs dropping the Vincent Familiars onto Amar and Yuragi, but Palos is getting low, and he can't finish off Amar. BZM's low as well. They're also low, but nobody can come in from the side of Fnatic. Around, he gets caught up in the tornado, but Taiga has nothing to be able to stop him from blinking away. BZM, Amar, both of them down. Fnatic to push outside of their base, because you never know when you're going to get Fisher stunned in and chain stunned, just like they're trying to go on the Visage now. They have to terrorize, but he's in his flying form, so he's going to be flying over the trees. Amar's going to chase after him underneath this tier 2, but he goes into the storm. A bash and a Sonic Wave. It cleans up the Invoker, turning back onto Amar. He stole a lot of damage, but now without the BKB, can he actually play out this fight? Just one shot DJ real quickly, but can he actually get away from Jabs, who's now back up to full health? Here comes Amar. He's going to turn back around onto Jabs, but Jabs keeping his distance, letting the Familiars do its work, and they're going to pick and poke at OG, not letting them fully run away, but also not.
Guard, Spell Prism. Again, he is the carry. I agree, maybe he could have pressured bottom a bit more with Forges at the same time. He wants to be with the team because he's the first.
The opening. He tosses over onto the high ground. Amar is stuck up there. DJ gives up his life to get Amar into a position that he's just going to have to TP away from. But the problem is, Fnatic, are they strong enough to actually move forward? BCM's also going to TP out here, and Yuragi should have a spirit to jump away to. So, yeah, Fnatic actually isn't going to be able to get anything out of that. OG just a momentary reset for them. That Roshan feeling like maybe OG is going to split up somewhere. Maybe he can find something. I see him. Amar is hard to go on. He's got BKB Satanic Cheese. He's effectively got 3 lives. Instead, they go for the Earthshaker. Blink forward, Armel finishes him off. Echo Slam immediately used by Chu, but Armel was safe with it. Used an early BKB, the side goes out into the Terrorize with the Ember Spirit coming in hot. They're going to be able to take down Palos immediately. Jab's going to be able to fighting through this one. Ember Spirit sticks on to the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, the ultimate going out from Crystal Maiden should be able to kill Taiga here. Freezes them out. Back over to fight in the river with a toss up in the air onto the Ember Spirit. DJ does what he can, but ultimately there's no damage behind him. Maybe there is. Sonic Wave. Oh, he has to use the BKB to be able to stay alive. Armel blinking backwards, staying alive ever so barely. Meanwhile, Jabs, here comes Palos. He's already finished up ECM, and Yuragi trying to slide, trying to dodge, trying to step over the rim. Somebody finish off this man. Palos jumps back and forth, and he dies. Yuragi goes invis, and no, he just finally gets burnt out. They finally get him a dieback on the Bloodseeker. They've caught Jabs as well. He's not going to be able to make it out. Chain stun for days at this point. OG. An opportunity to close out the game and push it to a game 3. The carry of Fnatic is dead. And they can force 3. It's like it simultaneously made the game harder, but also gives them a glimmer of hope. If they can somehow make a dream team fight work with those buybacks being expended by OG, but DJ's being caught, and that is so important. Now Armel blinking forward, but caught immediately. The side double sunstrike in. He's gone. He's got a buyback, diving into the fountain for this Crystal Maiden. Not going to be able to catch him. Plasma Field, it does. It's enough.
BZM the Maestro putting on a clinic with this Invoker in the late game. He's got cooldowns for
Look
days.
at Armel, he's waiting it out, he's waiting for the dive, he's waiting for somebody to get close to the fountain. It was Amar, but OG, they didn't go deep enough. Armel couldn't get the kill off of the buyback.
Jabs are tanky, but I don't know if you have the damage to defend your throne here.
Yeah, Palace is about to revive, but OG are going to retreat. They're going to respect it.
Or do they? I don't know if this OG team respects anybody in Dota.
They're going to go back
They want the
in
jugular.
four-man smoke, the reuse, and they're going to go for the Visage Familiar first.
There's
Chaining
no
him up,
flip
they're
here.
going for the throne. They have to actually come in. Where's Palace to be able to defend this one? The AL just protects Armel. Palace in the back line,
done.
getting demolished. Turn around Sonic Wave, but for what?
For a
Just
game
no
3.
damage whatsoever into game 3.
God, these OG cores, this whole team is so skilled, so hard to beat these late game engagements when they get their items. Splitting the map up, finding the opening.
Even better than Hookah Pick, which was banned by Fnatic. Sick game. Like not BL, but somewhat illusion hero.
It's an old school hero against Viper.
Chu with the early fissure blocks, trying to get equilibrium for him, and already
Yeah, you can see
being put on everywhere.
everybody's just going on each other.
Yeah.
As Jabs takes a ton of damage off the disruption into the
He's
metamorphosis, and
gone
Jabs
here.
worked his wrong way around the trees. That's first blood. As you said, doing very well against this Tiny. We used to see this Tiny as a matchup against Puck all the time. What changed?
I mean, just the toss nerfs, I guess, maybe make it harder to throw him back, which wasn't really a factor. I don't know. I think it's just Armel playing like a boss, and I don't think there's anything around it. I don't think this matchup's that easy for him early levels, and he has taken it to him. The DJ
It's
rotation.
barely on point. DJ lands it though. Throwing around some of the voice lines. Bottom lane though, they go for Palos. They do manage to hit in a really nice two-man bushwhack. That'll stall things a lot. And Palos, well, he's going to turn around throughout the stun before retreating. Chu trying to catch up, hit an enchant totem, but he doesn't get it.
There's a rift.
They're going to pull back, but at the same time, if they go for that
Is
kill,
it enough? It
yep,
is.
they get him. Bushwhack is going to be enough.
The Razor that he thinks is coming, perhaps trying to set up a kill with Meta, which is up here. Shaker TPing as well. Big committal from OG to defend the safe lane.
They're going to be able to catch him. Nyx Assassin is too far away to save him. Jabs will fall.
Solid kill to DJ. New Vendetta cooldown.
Yeah, are they going to go for a TP play here? They're going to try and defend the safe lane tower?
The sentry's running out.
The sentry is going to be able to catch him. They get the chain stun. He's dead. BZM gets his first big opener. Kills the Nyx Assassin. The puck is here, but I don't think they can defend this anymore without their Nyx. Where the Razor is, Jabs has a BKB, so he's not the easiest kill, but they can chain stun him and do a lot. He's gonna pop the BKB, Purge slows him down, and the physical damage is enough. Palace is here with his
Nice
fantastic disruption save. Is gonna be able to buy a lot of time. The bushwhack immediately going off afterwards, though, and they've got the coil too. 2 seconds done, pull him back, snap the coil, snap his net. Palos, though, stuck behind the fissure.
What
The
did it do?
Venom doing a lot, and it does. He tried to armlet toggle, but it wasn't quite good enough. He ends up falling as a result. Armel still in decent fighting shape, getting some damage out there with that Witchblade. Might still be able to hold this tower. OG aren't the healthiest.
They don't want to give it to Terrorblade. This is his meta committal. You give him the objective, OG feels amazing about this fight.
Impale lands,
A lot of poke damage.
Bushwhack follow-up, but at the same time, Chu stalled Armel. Made sure that the puck couldn't get his combo onto the Terrorblade. Also a defensive sun. And again, OG may have found the opening on
They
the
caught the
Jabs.
puck.
This time he gets off the BKB at about half health. He's going to start draining away some damage to the Terrorblade. It's going to be a lot. Can they burst him down? No, he gets off the Sunder first. DJ hit by the Son of the Fisher. BCM, meanwhile, gets low, but a disruption might just be able to bail him out as the Chaos Knight gets instantly stunned. BCM jumping in for more. You absolute goddamn madman. BCM gets the extra kill off of a beautiful team fight.
Slippery, especially this puck, especially this hoodwink who can play around the trees.
Oh, CJ. That is a sentry that's going to get him caught. He's right inside of it. And BCM took full advantage of that one.
All right, here's OG trying to smoke these heroes out. They're done getting messed around with. Yuragi. That's an enemy hero.
Yeah, spots the hoodwink. Shadow Demon if he could get D. Very importantly, Palos is still out on the map. He does have a Phantasm. He's been spotted. He's going to pop the Phantasm, throw the illusions out, see if he can go for a TP away, but he can't. Taiga catches him with the disruption. Palos is finally going to pay the price. He tried to stay out there, but Taiga finally immediately spots him, gets him killed, instantly kills Illusions.
Time to build some Dagons, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, might be. Palos in some trouble. He's got the BKB. He's going to prevent the toss, but he's still taking so much physical damage. Again, the Purge plus the Metamorphosis allows Yuragi just to run down heroes. Looks like they almost got Chu, but Chu is going to turn around, hit the stun onto our Hoodwink, who looks to run away from BCM, but can't make it. Little squirrel flies high and falls hard. 2 down on the side of Fnatic and a second tier 2 on the mid. Oh, what a Fisher Echo! Hello, that's a third hero. That's a tier 2. That is what you were talking about, the potential of getting.
Taiga almost up to it. Ags on top of 8th or Blink. Chu has been destroying Armel in these fights. I don't think they're in a rush.
So it just comes down to Fnatic. If they won back in this game, it's going to be through execution. The toss back, no. BKB denies it, and he managed to get the bushwhack onto the Tiny. Pulling back in, underneath the tier 3. They're going for the Shadow Demon, and they get him too. Armel and DJ, assassins of the back line. Kill him. Chu, Echo Slam straight up onto Armel. At the same time, Chaos Knight trying to challenge that Terrorblade. Not a chance in hell.
Armel gets brought down by BCM on the back. The stun's too much for this puck. The tips between OG, pushing them to potentially another top 3 at an LAN event.
Creaming through a second lane of barracks. They jump forward, catch Jazz as well, toss him back into the Terror Blade. He gets up 3 man's done. DJ, you've done what you can, but there's nobody else to help you out here.
At least he can maybe go out in style.
Running, but will be denied. Tossed back to his death.
Absolute perfect game from Yuragi. He's about to push him to the next series here.
Cutting the creep wave where they can. Anything to stop OG, but oh, the Blink Ward into Fisher. Instantly BCM pounces, catches the puck. A buyback immediately goes out. Jazz, he's committed to BKB, and he's trying to drain away the damage from this Terror Blade. A little help out from DJ, but it looks like he's eventually going to go down. Did what he could, but the rest of the team has to clean it up, and there's just no chance. This Terror Blade is an absolute monster. Chu is a monster. A 4-person stun. 3-second Chaos Bolt out from Palos, but there's nothing to follow it up with. Armel, he jumps back in, trying to go for it, but an Echo Slam from Chu. Are you looking for me? Nah, son. I'm going to take you down myself. Chu, the coach, with his own bare hands, brings down the Kingslayer and knocks Fnatic out of ESL 1.
Right.